Hello, in this video I would like to explain about the addition rule and multiplication rule for probability. We have two types of events. Some are called disjoint and others are general case which are non-disjoint. Disjoint events are events which cannot happen at the same time. When you talk about a non-disjoint events, they can happen at the same time. In our first diagram, we have two sets A and B which are totally disjoint. They are mutually exclusive. So it cannot happen at the same time. And in our second diagram here, there is a portion common to both A and B. So the events A and B can happen at the same time. When we have this non-mutually exclusive events, which is the general case, we see a portion which is common to both the events A and B. So when we want to find the probability of A or B, which is denoted by A union B in Venn diagram, P of A or B, which is the same as P of A union B, will be the sum of these two, that is the total yellow color and blue color. But when you add them together, the common portion is added twice. So you have to subtract that once, and hence P of A or B will be the sum P of A plus P of B minus the common portion P of A intersection B. This is the case when they are not disjoint. If they are disjoint, if they are separate, then there is nothing common between those two. That is P of A and B or P of A intersection B is 0. In this case, the probability of the union or the probability of A or B will be just the sum P of A plus P of B. So the addition rule for general case, when they are not disjoint, will be P of A or B is P of A plus P of B minus P of A and B. And if you are representing this using the Venn diagram, then instead of saying A or B, we'll say P of A union B is P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B, which is the common region. If it is disjoint, if they are mutually exclusive, then there is nothing common, so the probability of A intersection B will be 0, and hence P of A or B will be P of A plus P of B, or P of A union B, as in the Venn diagram, it will be just P of A plus P of B. Let's see this example. We have a regular pack of cards, and we know that there are 52 cards there. And we are trying to find the probability that the card is either an ace or spade. If X represent that the event when you pick an ace and Y is the event when you get a spade, then the probability of X will be, since there are 4 aces, then 4 divided by 52. P of Y will be, there are altogether 13 spades, 13 over 52. So if we are trying to find probability of ace or spade, X or Y, then it is 4 over 52 plus 13 over 52 minus 1 by 52, because that 1 by 52 is both spade and ace, because you have got only one card which is both a spade and an ace. So you subtract that 1 out of 52, you get the answer as 4 on 13. Next, let us talk about the independent and dependent events. Independent events are events when the occurrence of one does not affect the occurrence of the other. That is, if it does not affect the probability of the other, then you call that as independent events. If it affects, then they are dependent events. For example, let us take a bowl of 50 marbles. It consists of, say, 30 red marbles and 20 blue marbles. And if you're trying to find the probability of picking 2 red marbles, that is a red marble 2 times in a row, that is when you're trying to find P of red. Let us take 2 different situations, one with replacement, the other one without replacement. If I talk about the case when with replacement, we have probability of red. It will be, first one will be 30. There are 30 red balls out of total 50, 30 on 50. You are replacing it. So again you will have 30 red balls. So when you're picking the second one again, you will have the same probability, 30 by 50. So the probability of the first does not affect the probability of the second because you are replacing it, and hence it is an independent event. And the answer will be 9 on 25. So in this case, probability of A and B, or A intersection B, will be P of A times P of B. Let us see the case when it is replaced. When it is replaced, when you're picking the red one first, that will be, the probability will be 30 on 50. If you're not replacing it, second time when you draw a red ball, you have one less than the earlier one, because earlier there were 30 red balls. You have already picked one. So right now you have got 29, and altogether the remaining total balls will be only 49. So the probability of red in this case will be 29 on 50, 49, and 30 on 50. When you multiply these two together, you get 87 on 245. So this is the case when they are dependent events. The occurrence of the second depends on the occurrence of the first. It affects. So the probability of A and B in this case will be not the product of P of A and P of B, but it is P of A times P of B after A. The second one, B, is after A. So the multiplication rule says, if the two events A and B are independent, then the probability of A and B, which is P of A intersection B, will be just the product P of A times P of B. So in this video, we talked about the addition rule and multiplication rule of probability. Hope this was helpful. Thank you for listening.